Investigators have released new and tragic details about that school shooting at a central Iowa high school that happened this morning. A 6th grader has died and 5 others were hit by gunfire during that shooting, which police was carried out by another student. And it happened at Perry High School in Perry, Iowa, shortly before 8 o'clock this morning. Perry is about 40 miles northwest of Des Moines. Investigators say 17-year-old Dylan Butler, who was armed with a pump-action shotgun and a small caliber handgun, opened fire inside the school. It happened just minutes after the first 911 call. Local police arrived on scene to find students and faculty either sheltering in place or running from the school.
Once inside, they located multiple individuals with gunshot wounds. Officers immediately attempted to locate the source of the threat and quickly found what appeared to be the shooter with a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
As officers searched the school building, they discovered an improvised explosive device there. The state fire marshal and Iowa Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms were able to disarm.
I had the opportunity a few moments ago to speak with some of the officers involved. And in a situation like this, as we all know, every minute counts. And their heroic actions today, we can say, saved lives.
Again, authorities say a 6th grade student died following the shooting. 5 others, including 4 students and 1 administrator, were rushed to local hospitals for treatment. 1 victim is listed in critical condition. 4 others are in stable condition. One mother speaks out saying what happened today is horrifying, but she is thankful to have her children back safe.
It was a text message this morning from my daughter, and it was absolutely horrifying. Like, that's one of the worst moments of my entire life, but the best phone call I got was saying that they were okay. I'm glad that they're okay.
In support of students, families, teachers, and staff at Perry High School and the Perry community, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds has ordered all flags in Iowa to be lowered to half-staff immediately and remain at half-staff until sunset Sunday. Governor Reynolds issued this statement following this tragic shooting. It says, quote, "Our hearts are heavy today and our prayers are with everyone in the Perry community. This senseless tragedy has shaken our entire state to its core. I want this community to know that every Iowan stands with you," end quote. Meanwhile, Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley has also released a statement saying, quote, "My heart breaks for the families and friends who have lost a loved one and all those affected. Schools are supposed to be the safest place for students and educators. Barbara and I are grateful for the heroic efforts and quick response by school officials and law enforcement to protect students and restore safety." We continue our coverage right now where reaction is being heard from Washington. We're now joined with Washington News Bureau reporter Molly Martinez with that latest reaction from Capitol Hill.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley calling Thursday's violence, quote, "appalling." Iowa Junior Senator Joni Ernst reacting to Thursday, saying it is heartbreaking. The White House sharing similar sentiments.
Our hearts break for the families of the victims in yet another act of senseless gun violence.
Presidential hopefuls who are in Iowa ahead of this month's caucus are also weighing in. Nikki Haley taking to X to post, "No parent, student, or teacher should have to wake up and face the news about a school shooting. My heart aches for the victims of Perry, Iowa, and the entire community." In Perry, on a campaign stop, Vivek Ramaswamy holding a prayer for the victims.
That the families in this community be strengthened by their hardship.
But survivors of gun violence, like Liz Dunning, whose mother was shot and killed in front of her, say prayers aren't enough.
I don't want folks to be changed or converted through experiences of trauma and pain.
She says reform is the only concrete way to tackle the ongoing violence.
It looks like expanded background checks. It looks like an assault weapons ban. And it looks like mandates around what gun safety means.
Democratic senators from Arizona, Colorado, Maine, and Oregon currently have a gun reform bill introduced. So far, there are no Republican co-sponsors. On Capitol Hill, I'm Molly Martinez.